Hey guys, I guess I'm live. Geez, just like that. I threw my stuff back there and we're live. Welcome to Tool Time with me, Jason, and you are viewing us at the Bead Gallery. Okay? I want to thank you folks for joining. I have 4 people on already. Jeez, just like that, 4 people. I love it. And I want to thank our loyal listeners and viewers for coming on in. I'm going to do a short talk about my favorite tools this week. And the reason why this week is because depending on what I'm doing in the shop, I'll be doing lots of stuff. Like we're drilling. Okay, I'm drilling. I'm also reaming. What's the difference? I'll tell you in a moment. Welcome, 6 people. Chime in and say hi. Let me know you're there. Hi, Cheryl. Just like that. I hope my regulars are here because we're talking about tools. I got some tools to show you. I'm also going to demonstrate some of the tools. So I want to thank you very, very, very much. We're going to talk about bead reamers. We're going to talk about nylon jaw pliers. So we're going to talk about bead reamers. We're going to talk about nylon pliers. Like, what's a nylon plier? It's a nylon jaw plier. Okay. Both the flat and the round. Hi, June. Hi, Merle. And if you don't have it, stay tuned. We'll talk about it. Maybe you'll like it. Pick one up. Remember, this is website live. So everything you see in the live will be basically mirrored into our website. Okay? You can see descriptions. You can see blown up pictures. You can even see a few video tutorials. If you follow the link and description all the way to the bottom, you get to do that too. I'll have the on-the-go light. I have a few of these still left. I have the handy dandy wire gauge. I use it right behind the, look, I use it right behind the counter. I use it all the time. We'll also have, the polishing cloth. Okay. If you don't have a polishing cloth and you have been shopping with us for a while, if you guys shop this weekend, add this to your shopping cart and just say local pickup for my Facebook friends, and then we'll add it into your package that's going out this week. Because this, you got to have this on the side. You got to have it all the time. Look. Literally, like on the, did you guys hear that? On the side. There it is. So we have it on the side all the time. And my pinchies, aka bead stoppers, again, on the side. It's right over here. We can't not be without it. So without further ado, hi Charlene, hi Jane, and hi Amy. Welcome, welcome.
Oh,
let's.
Melita says hi.
Oh.
Jason just popped in to say hello.
Hi, Melita.
I'm attending to my mom. So
Oh.
I'll come back and catch a replay.
Hi, Mom. All right, here we go. Let's flip this baby over. I'm getting better at the flipping of the camera. Pretty good, right? Was that pretty like smooth? Okay. So this is what we're going to talk about first. It's the Bead Reamer. Maybe I'll wait for it because I think I have a demonstration on how to use it. Actually, I have a demonstration on all of these. So that's the Bead Reamer. Very, very good tool to have. We also have the handy dandy wire gauge. You know what? Let's do the wire gauge. It's a good intro.
I like that.
Yeah, this is a good one to have because it's small. It comes in this leatherette case. Comes in just like this, okay? And when you pull it out, it has a hole on the side where you can attach it to pretty much anything you want, okay? Hi, Cheryl. Welcome to the show. And what's nice is see how it's in the indented areas, how it's nicely formed in there? This is how you can tell what gauge you have. The first, so the first number is going to be inches. The second number is gauge, and the third number is going to be in millimeters. Okay? How do I know this? Because my go-to number for pretty much everything is this one right here, 18 gauge. 18 gauge is basically 1 millimeter, and it's 0.4. Denton, remember you always ask me these little demonic things. This is for this particular tool. 18 gauge is 1 millimeter. This is close to 1.02. 18 gauge and 0.04. That's how I remember. So how do we use this? Check this out. So this is a 10 gauge wire. We know it because we tagged it. But if you don't know it, there's two ways to use it. You can shove it through the hole here and then pull it through. Okay? If it's too small, it'll stop. See how that stops like that? If it's too big, it just floats through. Now, these are done in even numbers, more or less. So, there you go. There's your 10 gauge. 12 doesn't go. So, through the hole and pull, or I have friends who push down and push down that way into the hole. So, this is a wire gauge. This is going to be starred for you at the bottom of your screen on your handheld, or on your computer. It'll be on the left-hand side. So, Danton, can you scroll down to, there it is, right there, wire gauge. These are well priced. It's on this beautiful aluminum. Nice. I love this tool. It's a really good tool. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, just text me. But for the most part, this is a wire gauge. Comes in this handy leatherette case and easy to use. 10 gauge. Pop it in there. Okay. So that's number one. That's tool number one for today. Tool number two, we're going to talk about the handy dandy polishing cloth. Comes in this handy tube that you can put in your desk. But for the most part, we recycle these tubes because we leave it like this all the time. What do we do with it? We clean wire with it. We clean pendants, we clean charms, we clean everything with it. How does it work? I'll show you. Take your tool, just like this. Sandwich it like this and rub it through. There's a couple ways to do it. You can do it as a single stroke like this. And look, it's going to start to work. You see that? You can also do the back and forth motion. And if you have, look, it's cleaning it up. If you have a flat object that is of, I'll use this penny. Okay? You can clean Abe's silhouette. Look
Jason,
at that.
We've got a good question, Jason.
Okay, what is it?
It's from our friend June. June asks, do you carry liquid cleaner that is also safe on pearls?
I do.
The Allied?
I do.
That's so cool.
So let's write that down. It's called Quick Bright.
Quick Bright.
Quick Bright. I did write it down for some people who texted me the other week. Quick Bright is a non-caustic, basic enzymatic cleaner. It's safe on most soft stones. Okay. The only issue with it is shipping. Since it's liquid, there is a chance, and there is a chance you have to sign off on it, that it might leak on its way. But look at this polishing cloth. This is my physical cleaner, and if there, did you guys see what it looked like before? So it looked like this, kind of, wary. Okay, just put it down right there. Remember, these pennies are made out of zinc now. So it's a non-ferrous metal, and it does polish well, as you can see right there. And there it is. Isn't that beautiful? So this is our $5 polishing cloth. And if you scroll down, Danton, you'll probably see it in the tube right there. Our yellow polishing cloth. $5. Remember, add it on to, if you've been shopping with us for a while and you shop this weekend, if you want to add it into your shipment to go out this week, order this. So June, yes, you can text me later. We can talk about Quick Bright, or if you want to, I can do a demonstration in another tool time. How's that sound, Denton? Pretty good?
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, so that's going to be next time. I'll talk to you about Quick Bright and Shine Bright. Those are our other two cleaners, and I might pop in the polishing pad. I'm currently out of it, but I use that in my jewelry making, my polishing pads. Let's talk about our handy dandy, wonderful pinchies, aka, well, it's bead stoppers, aka pinchies. Okay? So, what you're seeing here is these wonderful tools of beading, stringing. You can even use it on wire. Let me show you what I mean by that, because here's your wire. You can pop it on here. It doesn't dent it. Okay? It doesn't dent the soft flex, Bead-A-Lon, any cable, any beading cable. It won't dent it. It'll keep it pretty much smooth. And what's great about it is it hugs your bead. It hugs your wire, I mean, so your beads don't fall off. Like so. Like so. And I love this size. This is my favorite size. This is the standard regular size.
Jason, what do you use our minis for?
Okay, so what's shown on the screen right now is the minis. The minis work also, but it's a little bit different. It's used for lighter threads. Okay, so lighter threads, if you guys are familiar with Bead-A-Lon and Soft Touch, Soft Flex, they make smaller cords, thinner cords, 0.010, okay? Even the 0.014 can be used on this, okay? I like this on the bigger cords and or pretty much everything. This one right here, and if you can click that one, Danton, it's the 1.25. So what's the difference? 1.25, and that's the 1 inch. That's our minis, and then that is our regular size. These are available in red, in both sizes, and also in pink for our breast cancer awareness. All right? I love the pink and the red because you can find it anywhere on your desk. I kid you not. Like,
that's true.
Like, look, it's right there in the corner. I'm going to leave it in the corner if you guys can leave it there. But look, they don't, it keeps your projects from falling off and away. We sell it in a pair because we like to do this. We like to string, and if you are a pre-cutter, if you like to cut your threads, say 2 feet at a time, you want to put one on one side and one on the other. So as you're beading, your bead doesn't fall off. And then when you go away to answer the doorbell or pick up something, you just clip the other side. So you need a pair, okay? So that's why we do it in a pair. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Deborah. Pick up those guys. And I think if you guys have more questions about this, it's just a good all-around tool to have. Stringers, knotters, wirers, you should have these all the time, okay? And I do mean that even my wire friends do carry it, okay? If you are wire friends, make sure you get the standard one because it doesn't slip off because of the tightness. You see how the weave, the way they coil that? It's a little tighter, okay? This one, you can't, it's tough. So there you go. I'm gonna leave that up there so you guys can see the different sizes. All right, next tool I want to talk to you guys about, the on-the-go light. Okay, the on-the-go light is a great tool to have. It has 24 little LEDs. Okay, I won't turn it on because sometimes it just throws off the lighting in here. But there is a plug adapter. Okay, you plug that in, and it's USB capable. So you can plug this into your USB AC adapter, and you can power your day, the whole day. And it's great to have if you're on a plane, if you're by your bedside, if you want something light, I mean literally very light, and you don't want to bother the person next to you, okay? Whether it be in bed or on the plane, this is a great way to do your work or read a book, okay? It's very practical. It does squeeze down into this little compact size right here. And you're probably asking me, what's the compact size? The box is no bigger than this as well. About 5.5 inches by about 2 inches tall.
So Jason, I actually have 2
of these.
I use one for my workstation at nighttime because it's bright enough to where I can keep my energy low and my electricity low. But I actually have one of these with batteries on the side in my emergency kit.
Oh my God. Okay. These are AAAs.
Yep.
4 AAAs. Get some recyclables. You know, you'll be ready to go. But for the most part, you can plug this into the wall outlet with a standard USB. Even a 5-volt will run this. If you have a 5-volt, it should run it. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a 5-volt AC adapter will work. So this tiny little, if you have Apple phones or if you have a Android, Samsung, those 5-volt AC adapters work well with these. Okay, it'll power it up, ready to go. This is the on-the-go light. Again, questions, you let me know. Questions, you let me know. Amy has one, very good. I use them to keep track of my fishing line. Very good. For the pinchies, the bead stoppers, yeah. So yeah, Shirley, I do the same thing. That's the same thing. I actually pinch those and I put that in there. It keeps track of everything.
We have our friend Shelly from Australia watching from YouTube.
Hey Shelly, welcome, welcome. Look, these are our, I'm going to zoom this up a little bit. This is our very popular Nylon Jaw Pliers. What do we use these for? Pretty much everything. Let me bring the ones that we use on the side. Again, everything you see today, we use it on the side. Okay? These are basically 1-inch tools in the nylon sense. Okay? Most people, and you might have seen Jamie use this on Sunday to do this. She did this to straighten her wire. Okay? It is awesome in straightening wire. Look at that. Takes most kinks out of wire. Okay? And you see how I'm doing this is I'm just working on it side by side, just like that. If it gets too curly, grab it and go the opposite direction. And there you go. Works very well in that sense. You can also hold things, flat pieces of metal that you don't want to dent. Okay, there. What this is also good, this is what I love this one for, is I actually use this one for a lot of ring making. I also use it to shape wire, like so. If you want to curve wire, you can do it like this. You can also do it with this. But what's nice about this is it gives you a 1-inch curve in metal. Okay? And I've had this right here. This one right here. Here's your flat piece of stock. How's that? Flat piece of stock. It really gives it a nice shape. Okay? Without denting, without scratching no marring at all. And that's essential when you do a lot of, detailed wire work. Okay? Beautiful. Okay? So these are nylon jaw pliers. Don't toss away the handles because these nylon pieces are replaceable. Okay? We do carry the replacements in the shop. If you have questions about that, you can always ask me about that too. So guess what? More fun things, more things we can do, we can use. I love nylon pliers. I really do. I almost replaced my brass jaw pliers with this, but each tool in our ensemble has a use. Okay, so these are all our hand tools. Let's go pick up our electric bead reamer, our Pro electric bead reamer, and remember it is a reamer. Okay, this is made for reaming beads. You can drill beads with these, but just remember, it doesn't have the available torque to do that. My friend Carrie this week just asked me, she has this, and then she has the flex shaft, which is the other side of the spectrum. She asked me what's in between. We don't carry the ones in between because the hardware stores carry that. And they have what's called a motorized tool as well. Okay, and they're basically called Dremels or Proxons. They have more torque than this. This is a smaller, lighter, much lighter, at least a third of the weight of those tools. Okay, so this here, you know what I don't have, Denton, that I might have to undo here is my extension cord. I think it's right next to you, right behind you. You just need to plug that in there. In my haste, guys, I got beads and I got water and I got everything ready, but guess what? I forgot to get that. So we're going to undo this. This one is our Ural Tool beginning reamer. It makes holes in beads. Okay, thank you, Denton. That's all we need. I forgot to plug that in. All right. It uses a standard 110 plug. Just plug it into the safety, into a tap. It comes with two sizes of collets. This smaller one right here, and this 3/32 that is our most popular because it fits the reamer, the bead reamer. These bead reamers are diamond coated. It's up just like this. Out. I'm going to take this guy out, the smaller one. Taking the smaller one out. And I'm putting the larger one in. Pop that on there just like this. And if you have any comments on the reamer, chime away. Just like Amy chimed on the nylon pliers, and Kara loves her reamer. Very good. I'm glad you guys love them. Because we're going to talk about these bits. Okay, these are aftermarket bits that I love. From an American company here. And these are great to have. Besides the bits that come with it, remember these do wear down. Okay. These fit perfectly in here. This is an upgrade in the design. Nice. I'm going to tighten that up. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Once it's tightened, guys, I'm going to pop that in there. And then we just basically turn it on and then we can ream. Okay, let me hold this. You guys have any questions out there for our reaming audience? Didn't you use a curved nylon pliers to slightly curve tiara? Yes, we did. Yes, Ruth, we did. That's a very good question.
That was pretty clever. I never thought of actually doing that.
Which one, the curve? Yeah, so
with our
you know, if we had a piece of sheet metal, we can take that piece and we can just gently squeeze it down, giving that curve. Let me plug that in. And then we turn it on. Okay. Sorry for the vibration because it shows all this. Well, our lens is kind of cool, man. Mm-hmm. And then we would take this and we would put this into water. Okay. And without making too much of a mess, because I am limited on time, I would take a tub of water. Okay. I would take a bead, say like a pearl, and then I would ream it. Okay. Reaming basically enlarges the hole. Okay. It enlarges the hole. Okay. The only time I do that you can use this with excellent results is if you're drilling into shell. And I do recommend this one. Danton, you can show this one. I think we have it in there, yeah? Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. There it is. We have these in 4 different sizes. This is called a diamond core drill bit. This is my hole maker. Okay, this is a beautiful tool to have. Unlike the reamer bit, let me undo this real quick. Okay. You see the difference? This one punches a hole out like it's cookie cutting. This one, on the other hand, is tapered. So the more you push in, the larger the hole will be. This one is much like a drill bit. Okay. See the holes there? That allows water to get inside and cools the piece as you are cutting into the object and literally cutting into the object and making a hole. So I would use this bit on with this tool on shells, soft material that you can handhold. Okay, again, because it's all about the torque. It's how much you can bite down onto that surface and cut. Okay, so this is a hole maker, and this is a make the hole bigger. Okay, so hole maker and enlarger. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, reamer, core drill bit. Okay, and those are the two different tools we're going to talk about. Oh, and then we do have two sizes of the reamers. This one I love for pretty much everything, but it has a long taper. Okay, so the holes get bigger faster. This one, this is good for small gemstones. Supposedly you have backstock of gemstones that have really small holes. This is where I would start. This way you don't get too aggressive and bust a hole. Okay, especially for those tip drilled gemstones. This is what is. Yes, Deborah. Is reaming making a hole larger? That is correct. So these are reamers. Okay, these are two different size reamers. Okay, then if you can go down two lines, small, up, right there. We have the large reamer. And then below that is the small reamer. Okay. This one goes up to about a little bit bigger than 16 gauge. This one goes to about a 3 millimeter, which is about a 10 gauge and bigger. Okay. And those are our tools for the day. How's that? So remember, guys, if you have questions about tools in any way, I want you guys to text us and let us know what you have questions on, because I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. Remember, bead reamers, if you want to do that today, you know. And then we noted June's comment on the Quick Bright, and I'm going to put Shine Bright on there too, and I can do that as another tool time. I want to thank you for joining us, all our 18 folks out there. All right, Deborah, Momo, do you still have the cup burr? Yes, I still have the cup burr. I have tons of tools over here, guys. We can talk about this all the time. Danton, put down the cup burr.
Cup burr.
Thank you.
Oh, we have Acorn Bud on our YouTube. He's like, hello, lucky me. I just found this.
Awesome. Hey, Acorn Bud, thank you very much for joining us here. Thanks, everybody. Our YouTube friends, our website live friends, and hopefully it's streamed to Facebook. We're trying something different today, too. No, it didn't work? All right, no worries. We'll try again. We'll try on Saturday. I want to thank you all. Remember, if you have questions, you can also pick these up on, if you're in town or in the state, you can always, on our island, you can pick this up curbside. Take care. Have a great evening. Aloha.